Nothing says summertime better than a party, but what do you need to bring to that party? You have to bring all the food, the ice cream, maybe you have to bring the beverages or even the hot things. And so today we have exclusively the Chill Chest Deluxe. This is the collapsible and expandable cooler that you can take anywhere you want to go. It's really blown my mind because I couldn't believe that you get up to 5 hours of keeping things cold or 5 hours of keeping things hot. We have an exclusive configuration because we're including, this doesn't take any ice, Alice, which it blew my mind.
That's the big thing, is there is no ice. You add nothing, and it will keep that food cold up to 5 hours. But then, wait, there is more, because this is a supersized chill pack, and this will actually extend it to keep it cold up to, I think it's 48 hours is what it says right there.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
And then we want to include some extras because we love to give our viewer at home all the things that you can't get anywhere else but here. So you got some great little dividers. Plus, nowhere else can you get FlexPay, $13.32. It's our very best value of the day for a big reason, because we're going into the summer months and everywhere Alice is, there's always a party. So I want to bring all the best stuff to your party, and that's exactly what those of you at home have said why you love this so very much. I don't want a big clunky cooler.
Yeah, I don't want a big clunky cooler that I got to store year-round, and I can only use it half the year. This you will use 365 days a year, because when it comes party season in the cooler months, then you're going to be able to take all your hot foods there. 1 hour keeps it hot, up to 5 hours keeps it cold. Don't add ice, you need nothing. All you have to do is just put it in here, and then it collapses down. Brilliant. That's my favorite part. And by the way, this is made of polypropylene, but let's get to showing you.
Yeah, do you mind if I go outside? I'm going to put this baby to the test. I've invited some people over, and we're going to go outside. Okay. And you're going to be inside, and I'm going to go get some beverages.
And like I said, like Valerie said, I believe in parties, and Mark Gill is always a party when he comes and brings us things, and absolutely one of the premier product presenters of our time, Mark Gill, is here, and this is how lightweight it is. What is it, less than 3 pounds?
Less than 3 pounds, you guys. Have a look at what just happened. This is 41 quarts. That's big enough to hold 60 of your favorite canned beverages, and you are not gonna see 1 cube of ice in this presentation unless I'm knocking it. So guys, watch this. As quick as you please, up she goes. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the construction first, and let's show you some uses, okay? First things first, and I like to get this out of the gate right away. This is not a styrofoam cooler.
No, it's not.
If you want a styrofoam cooler, they're $9. Hit the big box stores. It'll last you the day-ish, and it still needs ice, all right? This is made out of polypropylene. You already know it, you already love it, you already trust it. Here's why. Because you use it to protect yourself on the roads. It's the same thing that bike helmets are made of, but this looks much cooler. All right, so that's what polypropylene is. And when it comes time to store it, are you kidding me with this? So have a look here, guys. This is your first aha moment, because it was mine. Put this in your trunk. You will never have to worry about the ice cream freezing, the popsicles melting, your frozen convenience foods melting. You're never gonna have to worry about that sour cream turning, your frozen fries and vegetables, your milk getting, for up to 5 hours. Think about that. You can go to the soccer game, go to the party, run your errands. You don't have to plan your day around a box of popsicles.
You can go to the baseball game and extra innings.
Exactly, exactly. And guys, when you're done, it folds up to less than 40% of its original size. No ice, no nothing. Now listen, that's for cold, all right? Think of this as an insulation box. Polypropylene holds the heat in, holds the cold in. So if you've got to pick some hot food up on the way home, this is your answer too, guys. Look at this. You know, we head off to, parties or get-togethers or gatherings, or maybe we're taking the kid to a birthday party and we're charged with getting hot stuff, and by the time it gets there, it's no good. Look at this. All afternoon,
Look
man.
At the, I don't know if you guys at home can see the steam coming out of that.
Beautiful.
Now, when did you even put these in there?
We set this up a couple hours ago, so we're going to say keep it hot for up to an hour. We've still got our cheese pull. Now, I'm going to go ahead and close this, just like that.
It's still melting.
And before I walk away, and you can see here everything we're doing for you, your fruits, your vegetables. You don't want for a second to have something like this and not be able to keep cold. But if 5 hours isn't going to do the trick, this is exciting. This is the same technology that's used in the medical field to keep things cold. You know what they're doing. Guys, have a look at this. Lasts up to 48 hours. You prepare this when it gets home one time, you never have to touch it again. It's a beautiful thing to add. So now if your day's gonna be longer, if your camping trip's gonna be longer, if your fishing trip's gonna be longer, boop, Now you can stay longer. So Alice, let's talk capacity.
This is even great in case you lose electricity because we're coming into storm season.
Yes,
you can put your food in there, keep it nice and cold for up to 5 hours, or you could even put something hot in there. But we've all been there, done that for years. How expensive are they? They don't collapse, and at the end of the day, they're heavy, and you still have to add ice. Keep spending money on the ice.
Guys, here's what I want you to understand. This has the same capacity as this. That and that is the same. But look at the difference in storage space. In fact, Alice, switch places with me here. I want you to see something. Have a look inside this chill chest. When we talk capacity, I'm not gonna start you with a training size or a little one or a this or that. Nope, nope, nope. I'm giving you the big one to get going. This is 60 cans of soda staying ice cold. We set this up hours ago, and I am still at 50 degrees. Are you kidding with that? There isn't one cube of ice to melt or pay for or walk away from or try and clean up. And when it comes to sturdiness, watch what I'm gonna do here, okay? This is 60 cans of soda. That's closing in on 50 pounds, all right? The cooler itself only weighs 2.5. And guys, look at this. That one's empty. That's how sturdy these are. That's been sitting on an empty cooler with the dividers in it. So if you're curious about the longevity of this, no worries at all. And just to talk a second about the construction, let me go ahead and put this to the side. Every part of this is built with quality in mind. Look at that. The hinges are like the hook and not the hook and loop, the tongue and groove, just like they build furniture. You can pop these in the dishwasher, hose them off. They don't hold odors, they don't fade, and all you do is you pop them right back into place, and now everything folds down just like that. How cool.
And it ends up being, what is it, maybe four to 5 inches in terms of your width on that.
Exactly.
Just over 2 pounds. I think it's about 2.5 pounds. So you're gonna be able to take this everywhere. You start out at this. Think of how heavy this is just to get it home. And then on top of that, you have to add ice.
Well, and that's what we're going to talk about.
What are you talking about, 5 pounds?
Exactly.
10 pound
so let's
bag
talk
of
about
ice?
these big coolers. Listen, I'm not going to knock this cooler or try and make it look bad. It does a fine job of it its own, okay? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this cooler. It's perfect, just like your VHS tapes, okay? But you don't use them anymore. This has loose insulation inside that's encapsulated with plastic, all right? So right out of the gate, you're 15 pounds, but it doesn't work yet. Now, you have to go ahead and throw in a couple of bags of ice. So Alice, if you could grab me 1 can out of that cooler, here's what I want people to understand. You have to invest another $6 to $10 every time you want to use it. You're at 35 pounds for that. For 1 silly can of soda or whatever it is you're gonna put in, you've got to get here first. Well, follow me over here a little bit. No ice, no electricity, no nothing, 60 cans, ice cold for up to 5 hours. That's the real deal.
That's the real deal, and this is the best configuration you're gonna find absolutely anywhere. We're including these dividers. You can actually put them throughout the entire, position them in different ways throughout the entire cooler.
Exactly.
And on top of that, we're giving you that supersized pack that's going to extend that cold for up to 48 hours. Valerie, how's the picnic outside?
Well, the thing about it is it's hot out here. The sun is literally pouring down. I'm practically getting a sunburn. And everyone is relaxed and ready because they know what I have inside my chill chest. I have amazing cold beverages. Who's ready for a beverage, you guys? Let's look at what's inside this amazing chill chest. So I was really generous, and I went out and I got everybody subs. Cold, beautiful, cold cut with cheese and your mayonnaise. We've got some fresh fruit and vegetable salads. We've got tons in here. It goes all the way to the bottom. Lots of fruit for everybody to choose. We've got full-size beverages for every single person. But guess what's not inside this chill chest? Ice. That's what's so crazy. There is not ice inside this chill chest. It is just that I put cold things in here. I closed my chill chest, and for 5 hours, everything is going to stay cool. It's going to stay cold. It's going to stay refreshing, which means when we want to go and we want to get, take up that game of volleyball, right? Somebody wants a game of volleyball, or you want to go inside the camping tent, whatever it is that you want to do, you come back and you still have a cold beverage. You still have that ice cold fruit, whatever it is. Maybe it's some ice cream. This is going to save your summer when it comes to bringing those items that you want to stay cool. It's the chill chest. It should be called the cool chest because it's really the coolest item out there, completely collapsible, totally portable. Everyone here has already picked theirs up, and I know that Alice is standing by. She's going to share with you more great ideas, because this doesn't just do the cool items, does it, Alice?
Absolutely, and look at this. Look how thin this is. Look how lightweight this is. That's my favorite part, is the fact that you no longer have to store those great big things. What did you spend on them? You have to add ice. It's heavy. It's bulky. Or you can keep hot and cold, because basically that works a half a year. Now you're able to use it for hot foods, for cold foods. And Mark, I think what's most surprising to me is the fact that it has such tremendous capacity and then just takes up a few inches when you go to store it.
This holds the same as this.
Yeah.
Think about that. That holds the same as that. In fact, let me just hand this off to Alice for a second, because she can hold two of them and there's no problem. Now watch this. Here is your typical picnic, typical Friday afternoon, run to the beach. You got a few sandwiches just like that. You got those wrapped up in your plastic wrap. You've got your deviled eggs. Again, these have mayonnaise in them. You want to be careful with that. You want to make sure the icing on your goodies doesn't slide off and melt. The fruit needs to stay cold. The water wants to stay cold, the whole 9 yards. And guys, remember, when you're done, the polypropylene chill chest folds right down. And remember, this is the same stuff they make bike helmets out of. This is not a styrofoam cooler, just so you know. And guys, I'm gonna open this right up. And here's what I want you to think about while I'm loading this up, all right? Whatever it is you do this summer, you camp, you fish, you boat, you hunt, you go ahead and you have your picnics, your parties, your cookouts, your grilling times, which I got a great grilling story for you later with the chill chest. The bottom line is, when you get to this point in an ordinary cooler, now you gotta run out, find and buy ice, load the weight in there, and wait for it to melt. Here's what I mean. Here's the same picnic in the cooler we've all had our whole lives, you guys. And at the end of the day, you are wringing out sandwiches, you're throwing out bad food, everything gets wet, everything gets moldy, everything gets stinky, everything starts to turn, or not a drop of ice, no electricity, cold for up to 5 hours, hot for up to an hour. That's out of this world.
I can literally pick this up and carry it around effortlessly, because you start with just about 2.5 pounds. And this one, you start with, I don't even know how much this thing weighs.
I'll grab an end. You're never gonna hear grab an end again.
Right, but then you have all of that ice and that water before you even add the food.
Exactly.
That's why this makes no sense. This makes perfect sense. Today, we have the best configuration in the entire country, because not only are we going to give you that great price of $39.95, but we're including dividers. Now you can see right along the sides, this is where the dividers can go, is that right?
That's exactly right.
Dividers are included here, and we're also including a supersized chill pack that can keep food cold up to 48 hours.
Right.
But look at when you keep foods hot, because this big old thing over here.
That's it. No, that's not gonna do it. No.
Nothing to keep food hot. This will do both.
Potlucks, church lunches, church dinners, all that kind of stuff. Here's what I want you to look at here, you guys. Think of it as an insulation box. It's not just for cold foods, it's also for hot. So when you want to keep that ooey gooey, perfect, cheesy, ready, awesome for that next party, go ahead. And by the way, let's just take a little shot on the inside there. Here we go. What are we at? We are at, look at that, guys. 146 degrees.
146.
Now we had a show at the top of, we had a show at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
This was out here at 11, and it was out here before that. That's all I'm saying, you guys. 146 degrees. And let's go over here, because this is the one I've really been waiting for. Okay, I'm going to turn the brightness up on my screen so you can see it. See what that says? That says 3 hours and 49 minutes. That's almost 4 hours. Now, what am I keeping a timer on? Guys, this is gonna blow your mind, all right? I love this. This is the reason to get the chill chest. This is the reason to leave it in the car. This is the reason never to ever be without it. We've all been here. We come out to the grocery store, we've got all of our stuff, half of it's frozen, ice cream, vegetables, this, that, the other, and now we're planning our entire day around a pint of ice cream, $3. I've got to plan a day around this, because if I don't get home fast enough, that's what happens. Guys, we've all been there. That's the trunk of your car.
It's not even a milkshake anymore.
It's not even a milkshake anymore.
It's just
3 hours, 50 minutes in the trunk of your car, the back seat, or on the table. Ready for this? Same ice cream, same amount of time. No kidding. Watch what's going to happen here. That guy's a milkshake. This is perfect ice cream. Listen, listen, listen. What? It's a drum. Look at this. It's actually hard to get through.
It's actually just like it was in the store.
Isn't that incredible?
4 hours later.
That's incredible, you guys.
It really is. It's why 7,200 of these have already been ordered. We have it on 3 flex payments. We have the best configuration and exclusive configuration that we're only doing today. And you're going to be able to get that super-sized extra cool pack. Again, the cool pack, you don't need anything. When you get your chill home, your chill chest home, you add nothing to it except cold food or hot food. But if you want to extend and keep it cold even longer, then you can keep it cold up to 48 hours with what we're including for you, and we're going to give you dividers. But look at the brilliance of this design. I mean, Mark, there's never been anything quite like it. The collapsibility of it, the storability of it, the flexibility of it, and everything about this on flex payment, $13.32 to get this home. Get it home, and you will find that you use this not just in the summer, but even in the winter when you're transporting some hot food to a holiday party.
I'm telling you guys, we still worry about the frozen stuff in our car in the dead of winter. And have a look here on the screen. This is what it's all about. It's all about getting together with friends, getting together with family, whether it's ball games, picnics, whatever it is, and enjoying everybody and not having to worry. Is my ice melted? Am I going to clean it later? Where is my cooler? I don't even know. Is it cracked, right? Guys, have a look at this. Polypropylene. Now, if you're unfamiliar with that, and you're looking at this going, well, what the heck do I need a styrofoam cooler for? This is not styrofoam. Polypropylene, you've actually seen and heard from before, because there's a chance that it's saving your noodle when you're going out bike riding. That's polypropylene.
But you know that has to be nice and light. That's one of the reasons they use it in a bike helmet.
Insulating, tough as nails.
You're looking at this, like just over 2.5 pounds. So you start here. What do you have to add? Only whatever food. No ice required. That is so, it's just crazy.
This turns into this for storage, less than 60% of its size. Now go ahead and put that down, Alice, because this is what I want people to understand for capacity. 41 liters or 60 cans of your favorite beverage, ice cold, all summer, and this is the one you gotta wake somebody up, you gotta hear this. No ice. There's no ice in here, Alice. There's no ice in here for up to 5 hours. This is gonna stay ice cold without having to find ice, buy ice, clean ice, dump ice, nothing. That's the miracle of the Chill Chest, you guys.
The miracle starts with just over 2.5 pounds. And you don't, I mean, just the thought of ice, right? Are you going to get the 5 pound or the 10 pound? Immediately, you're adding all that weight. You're going to be able to take this with you absolutely anywhere. Keep it in your car, take it camping, take it on the boat, anywhere you want to go. Keeps it cold. I love the fact that you were talking a little bit earlier that you had a barbecue.
We did.
You had a big old cookout. My 14-year-old boy was the lead in his middle school play. So we do what we do, man. We love to grill. So we decided to throw the cast party. Now you're talking 50, 60 hungry teenagers, all with moods. Look what we did here. Almost 100, actually a little more than 100 burgers, because some of them wanted doubles, in one chill chest, you guys, and that was good for the day. We were out there all afternoon, and I realize it's only April, May, but it's still Florida. The moisture in the air, the ambient temperature, and to be able to go ahead and just keep grilling and grilling and grilling. By the way, I'm going to empty this out so you can see the capacity, but I want you to understand, there's about 75 hamburgers in here. The only reason there isn't over 100 is because the store ran out. We clean these guys out, man. They're like, what happens if somebody else wants to barbecue? Not my problem. Look at this, you guys. That's what we're talking about for your summer cookouts, your grilling, your barbecues, to be able to have your steaks, your sausages, your hams, your burgers, your dogs, whatever it is you're going to entertain and wow them with this summer at the tailgate or the camp. Please do it without the need for ice, having to hunt it down, having to find it, having to worry where are you going to store this cooler if you're camping or tenting or boating, if you're out there with a limited amount of space, because at the end of the day, these 176 burgers fit in a cooler in a chill chest that folds down into 3.5 inches. And here's the other great part about the chill chest, which is everybody can eat at the same time. Because you can't fit 100 burgers on any grill that I know of. So as you cook them, put them back in the chill chest, it'll keep those burgers hot until all 100 are cooked. Everybody gets to eat at the same time. So this is great for your backyard barbecue. This is great if you're camping and you're cooking for, you know, a few friends and family. Then you can use it to keep things hot. Use it to keep things cold. You add nothing except the food. That's all you have to do.
That's it. Not one cube of ice. So in one chill chest, we had all the burgers, and in the other one, we had all the condiments. Now, it's one thing to have lettuce, tomatoes, pickles out there, but you start getting into a different area when we're talking mayonnaise, when we're talking cream stuff, when we're talking cheese. You don't want that stuff turning, and it doesn't take long in the hot summer heat for that to turn. So instead, put it in your chill chest, and for up to 5 hours, you don't have to worry about it. Let me remind you why real quick, okay? This has an 8-point temperature lock system. It's all in the engineering, you guys. Watch this, okay? From your folded position, you're gonna take the sides up, and you'll see here, there's a notch there, and then the same thing on the other side. When you pull these up, click, click. Those snap in place, not going anywhere. Other side, click, click, not going anywhere. And then up top when you close it, have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. Do you see those? Right there, okay? Those are designed to lock in place. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the science behind the chill chest. Now you've created that temperature lock interior. That's how you get 5 hours cold with no ice. That's how you get an hour or more hot with no electricity. And have a look here, you guys. It's all about keeping your summer fresh, keeping it cold, keeping it happy. So when you go out for your picnic and you've got your crackers and your cheese and your fruit and your chip and your dip and your seafood, and most importantly, your 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles of wine, because we are there all afternoon. This is what you want, you guys. No ice to wreck everything, because that's what I want to show you there. When you've got ice floating around in here, you're wringing out sandwiches, you've got a terrible cleanup job. And in our last one here, before we kind of review what everything does, here's what I want you to see. It doesn't have to be frozen or hot. Maybe you just want to get the cakes to the party without the icing falling all over every place. Guys, there's a use for you in the chill chest. Put it in the car, get it ready for camping. You're gonna love having this.
If you do a lot of picnicking, if you do a lot of camping, if you do a lot of glamping, if you do all the food for the softball teams and the soccer teams and everything else, you may want 2 of these, because you may want one to keep everything cool, and you may want another one to keep everything hot. That's the beauty of this, is that you're going to be able to choose how you use it. And I know what Valerie would like right now is hopefully to keep everything nice and cool, because it's a little warm out there, honey. Sorry about that.
It is. It's a little warm out here, but that's okay, because I went ahead and I stopped by and I got my favorite hot foods. So I stocked up this chill chest with all my favorite hot things. So here's what I did. I went and I made the biggest vat of ooey gooey hot macaroni and cheese, and I put the whole crock pot in the chill chest. I went ahead and I made some baked potatoes, got some fried chicken, grilled some corn, stuck it all in the extra large capacity, and then I came over to meet my friends, because the fact of the matter is I didn't have to worry about, hey, Donna, can you bring that hot plate? Or Victoria, can you make sure that you show up at this time so you don't miss the hot, piping, wonderful, yummy food? I leave it to the chill chest to leave it hot for up to an hour. I love the capacity. When we're done chowing down on everything you see in the chill chest, I'm just gonna be able to close it, collapse it, throw it in the back of my car, and take it to the very next party, which I'm gonna drag these guys over to as well. You are gonna be the hit every place that you go. Doesn't matter if you're storing something cold without the ice, or if you're storing something hot, you put it in your chill chest and it's going to remain exactly as you intended. And that's really what keeps the party going, right? Everybody wants to enjoy the food, but they wanna enjoy it hot or cold. I know that, Alice, I'm gonna stay outside. I'm gonna toss it over to you. And then afterwards, I'm gonna make some really hot things on the griddle that I'm gonna put in my chill chest.
That's a great idea, and we're going to show you a really cool idea to use your chill chest, because again, this is an exclusive configuration you're looking at. Nobody else is going to give you the dividers.
Right.
Nobody else is going to give you that super size chill pack, which again, you don't have to add anything in here. No ice, no anything, but if you want to keep it cold for 2 days.
Right, this will stay frozen for up to 48 hours. So if you want to supercharge your chill chest, this is the way to do it.
It's included, by the way.
Absolutely, nothing extra.
Exclusive.
Now have a look here, guys. I'm going to show you just the top couple of demonstrations one last time to get it in your head so you really understand what's going on with this. Think of it as an insulation box, because we're not just talking cold foods, we're talking hot foods. You saw me about 10 minutes ago pull a nice big cheesy piece of lasagna will watch us 10 minutes later, and I'm gonna do it again. Just as cheesy, just as steamy, just as perfect, just as you gotta be kidding me. So if you love the church lunches and the potlucks, up to 400 degrees out of your oven into the chill chest. I always put a liner of a towel on the bottom. And before we wander off, this is what you gotta see. I love this, look at this. The timer's still going. We're now over 4 hours. Think about the trunk of your car, the back seat of your car. Think about how many times you've come out of the grocery store with your bags of stuff, and you take your ice cream, you bring it inside, and you know the second you open it, all you've got is a milkshake, and that's money down the toilet. Well, guys, look at this. Same amount of time, same ice cream, same everything. One was in the chill chest, and have a look at that.
Perfect. Like it
was
still in the store, like it never left the store. It's perfect. Yeah.
Ugh, can't even deal with it.
Or ice cream. And this is what it collapses to. Do not miss out on this. You're going to love it for the summer. You're going to use this year round. Absolutely year round. Great to see you. Yeah, yeah. You've earned that. Yeah. Save me that too. The cookie dough. Cookie dough has my name on it.
I love it.
Now in just a little bit.